All right. Hopefully, we'll see if we can get this thing going and it'll actually stay running this time.
All
Um,
right.
ATMC has been, or I'm sorry. Focus Broadband has not been the best people this week. They're upgrading all the service across Brunswick County right now, and it's causing issues.
Oh well, but at
Uh,
least they're upgrading. Are you gonna
yeah, yeah.
get
So
faster
in the
speeds or
long
anything?
run, what's that?
Are you gonna get some faster speeds or anything?
Yes. So they're working on fiber for the entire county.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So instead of it just being new neighborhoods, they are
Mhm.
literally doing it everywhere. And their plan is to have the entire county corner to corner done in the next 5 years.
Oh, nice. That'll
Uh,
be great.
oh yeah, absolutely. But everybody is complaining because shit's getting moved around, things are getting knocked out.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, it is what it is. But we are back with vengeance. If you can say the word, it is the word. Um,
That was a vengeance.
all right. Do we? Okay. I probably should have made more than just one axe, but our pickaxe is fine. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a great idea.
Thank you. Sorry. The my internet's trash and had to reset everything. But it's okay. We're back now. We are digging a hole. But isn't Minecraft just a game of you digging holes?
Digging.
I feel like the entire thing in Minecraft should just be sponsored by Disney's The Hole. Not holes. That's the inventory. That's it. Also, still trying to remember everything.
Oh boy, we're gonna have fun getting out of here considering we used up our pickaxes.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can place the bricks we got.
Okay. Yeah, that's...
You don't sound confident.
No, I'm saying that's smart. That's big brain thinking. All right, my little brain just wasn't that far ahead yet.
I mean, like, realistically, why are you crouching? Because we should have probably made stairs also. Would have been smart. It's okay. There was not a lot of plans. All right, we just
We just
came
wanted to
here.
dig.
I just wanted to dig. All right, I came here for a nice, relaxing evening of holding a button while it does the work for me. Okay, is that so much to ask for? See, we start making our stairs. You can place there. Promise. There you go. Okay. All right. So I think we want to go one out. One right there, right? Is that what I want? Like one right there. I don't know what I'm doing, Gary. Stop me.
I'm
Stop
just
me. I'm
watching.
making art, okay?
Yeah,
And I didn't
I'm,
plan on making art tonight. I planned on making something, I think this fall will kill me. No.
I'm really
All right.
enjoying this statue that you're working on. It's beautiful.
I hate you, Gary. Have I told you I hate you today? Have I passed it on to you that I hate you? I derp every now and then. It happens, okay?
You know, if you look at it from the right angle, it just looks like a giant middle finger. So
Oh God!
I
If it
think you did it
was,
intentionally.
if it was, all right. People are talented in this game and do amazing things, and then I exist, and I do not do amazing things that look great
Oh, come
or
on,
any of the
Roland.
sort.
Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, I'm not. I'm definitely not. Don't you worry.
You do really special things.
Special is definitely a word that would describe me in general, yes. She was always proud of my finger paints.
We're gonna
Okay.
hang we're gonna hang all of our inventions on the refrigerator, don't worry.
She's like, you're doing such a good job, Roland. Such a good job. The word "I'm proud of you" never left her mouth, but I could hear, I could almost hear it. That one day that she would be proud of me and be like, "You did good, Roland. You did good." All right, Gary. Climb this, abomination of God, and
You just wanted to make it fun and exciting, that's all.
you know, one way in, one way out. All right, we're good. Good job. How the hell do you make stairs in Minecraft? Where is it? I'm googling it right now. How to make stairs in? I know there was a point years ago that they existed. What's the layout? I just need to know the layout. Show me the layout. Okay. A stair layout would make sense. You are correct. Why wouldn't it be a stair layout immediately? All right, take. Oh no, drop. Oh god, that's not what I want to do. Quick move. Quick move. Quick move. All right. Oh my god, take half. There we go. That's what I want. Place. All right, don't worry, Gary. We're gonna have stairs for days.
All right, that's good. I finally got up here and made it.
Was it easy?
Oh, it was fun platform.
Fair. All right, so we need more sticks. Oh my god, just drop, take. That's what I want. I have a pig behind me that is making the loudest noise in the world, scraping himself on his cage. And I'm like, but why, buddy? But can you not? And he's like, but no, I cannot. I must do it as well, as long as I can, as loud as I can. All right, we're gonna make
Necessary.
Dude, I love him. I love him to death. But I'm gonna murder him. Good luck.
She was trying to watch a movie earlier.
The internet went out. No, I reset everything. It's.
I know, but I don't want her to mess up her stuff.
I mean, it's fine now. It was not her fault. It was the fact that I hadn't reset it all week and I forgot to. And dirt can go in there. All right. I made myself a couple pickaxe. Oh, hold on. Inventory. What are you trying to get it for her? Okay. All right. All right. So what we're gonna try, as I try not to die. Let's see. Take. I don't know, dude. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but it's doing. All right, I've done messed up. All right, it's oh
I'm just
god.
down here watching.
You don't look, you dig.
You
You, sir, are in
just
slave
keep getting
mode.
lower.
It's all falling apart, Gary. They're going to take my ability to talk away from me. But yeah, I had multiple people this week go because I started watching The Boys, and they're like, "Oh, you're definitely Homelander," and I'm like, "Really? You think that of me?" They're like, "Oh yeah, absolutely."
That's funny.
They're like, you're on brand, all right. Player's choice is
see
your
it.
America. You're willing to kill everybody at the drop of a hat, and I was like, "But who's not? That's not everybody." And they were like, "No." All right.
You're just hanging in there by a thread, a little bit of duct tape.
Oh, every day it's a thread. Okay, let's be real here. All right. So what? So I started watching, The Boys, and I was talking to people because I've, never watched it before. Everybody's like, "Oh, you definitely seem like Homelander," and I'm like, "But he's like the really not nice guy," and they're like, "Yeah, that's you." I'm like, "Okay, that's fair. I could see me snapping any day." I was just trying to save you. So, Gary, did you think you'd be spending your Wednesdays making boxes with me?
There's nothing I'd rather be doing.
So here's the thing, and like I'm going to say this in the nicest way, like everybody has their like faces they wear, and like I'm not trying to say that I'm fake. I'm not trying to say that anyone you've met in your life is fake, but a lot of people don't put their full self out there, in general. And like all I'm saying is that if you've watched Homelander or The Boys, you know how you can watch him go from like smiling, laughing to like just a sour face. And I know that people that's worked with me have definitely seen it too, where I've just been like completely having a great conversation, and as soon as the person's gone, I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. And it's nothing against the person; it's just like working retail for so long.
I was about to say, you work retail. That's a requirement.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is like at a certain point, you're just like, you kind of have to be not nice, or it's not about being friendly or not being friendly. It's just to a certain extent you do have to put on a mask.
Customer service.
Yeah, and I mean like it's not like you don't. There's no nice way to say it because you don't want to say you don't want to be everybody's friend, but at a certain point you're just like you're tired. I think is the best way to describe it. You're just tired. And putting out that energy all day long and like happy, joy. What is this? Is this? I guess was that dirt? I did not feel like
No,
dirt.
it's
Oh, it's granite. But yeah, no. Believe me, I've said this multiple times. My old roommate, he does carpentry, and the moment I quit doing retail, I was like, I will never go back. I was like, I would rather swing a hammer all day long in a hot building than deal with babies. Dude, I'll tell you this story from this week. I had a lady. She came into you can always tell when people are going to be problems. Like, when you first interact with them, you can automatically tell, and it's not like judgment of like the person. You can just tell how they were raised. You can tell what they expect.
Yep.
And like, oh, hey, look.
Nice.
Material. so she came in with her boyfriend, husband, whatever, and they bought a N64 and probably like I think they spent like $600 or $700 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Games, 64, extra controllers, the whole bit. And you know, and I was like, hey, you know, and the husband's really excited because he wants to play GoldenEye and he wants to play this and that. I'm like, that's cool. He's hyped. I'm happy for him. And you know, she is a sourpuss. Like, she is not excited. Like, fine, I guess I'll play Mario Kart with you. And like, I hate to do like stereotypical like Valley Girl, but think, you know, very well dressed. Video games means nothing to her. You know, that's boring time. We could be at the beach or drinking or whatever, and that's fine. Like, everybody likes different things, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, like, it was almost like physically painful for her to be in the room.
Yeah.
So they buy this. A month goes by. Yeah, I assume so. I mean, well, actually, I mean, like, I could see her being one of those like self-centered people, but I mean, like, she definitely seemed like I would rather be at a beach. I'd rather be at a different mall. I'd rather be in a, you know, high-end shopping area. In which, hey, more power to you. I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying what, you know, energy they're putting off.
Yeah.
So they have it. They buy it. Spend the money. And a month goes by. Full month. And I get a call this week. Hey. So I bought the N64 a little bit ago. And, yeah, it's lagging.
What?
I go, what you mean? Can you give me kind of an example of what you mean by lagging? Like, are we talking like the sound gets desynced? Are you talking the screen gets desynced? Are you talking like controller inputs? Like, can you break it down for me just so I can try and help you? Because like a lot of our job is just customer service, where somebody doesn't understand how something works, or they have a the wrong thought on something, how something works.
Yeah.
Or how it was supposed to be, which is fine. You know, hey, you know, you don't remember everything perfectly, and I don't either. And I, you know, we're talking, and she's like, it takes like an hour, and then it gets really laggy. I go, but you haven't explained to me what really laggy is. Well, like the controller and the inputs don't seem to work correctly. I was like, you're getting no button presses. Are you getting multiple? You know, like, can you try and explain it to me? I was like, if you move the stick up left, how long does it take to get, you know, you see it on the screen? And she's like, well, it seems like it's like a second and a half or 2 seconds behind. I was like, okay. I was like, let me ask you this question. I was like, does your TV have game mode? I was like, certain TVs, especially like back in the day when you played like Guitar Hero, you know, in Guitar Hero, you actually had a setting to sync with your TV. And you can become desynced. Like that is a legit thing. You know? And I'm just trying to talk to, well, no, it shouldn't be like this. And like, she's, you know, getting mad at me, and I'm like, hey, I was like, I was like, you said you had an issue, and I'm trying to troubleshoot with you. I was like, at the end of the day, and she's like, well, I just want to return it all. I was like, well, to begin with, our policy is 14 days. I was like, you bought this how long ago? Well, it's been over a month, but I was out of town.
Okay, so
That's, you know, I can't control that. I was like, I can only control my policy. I was like, but hey, I want you out there, and I want you happy. I want to get you took care of. I was like, you bring the console up here. I was like, drop it off. I'll have it hooked up. We'll play GoldenEye for a couple hours, or Mario Kart, or whatever you're playing. Oh, hey, guy.
whoa.
Oh God! Oh God! He scared me! Oh God! No!
It's bad. I'll protect you, Roller.
Thank you.
Where'd he go?
God, that scared me.
I guess he just disappeared.
Gotta hope so. You hear the things, right?
Yeah.
And like she got really, really angry. Like, I mean, like really, because I guess she like thought they were gonna rent it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then like return it or whatever. Like, oh, I'm over it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, yeah, no, you know, like I'll be more not taking it as a trade in. But I was like, you know, if it's something that you don't enjoy anymore, but I was like, you know, I don't just give you your money back after a month of owning something.
Right? You're not fucking
And
Blockbuster.
yeah, I was like,
Uh,
nothing again. I was like, hey, if there's truly an issue, I was like, I'll replace it. I'll get you hooked up. I was like, if you look at that receipt you have, it's exchange only. I was like, it's definitely outside the window of return. But I was like, I want to make you happy. I want to get you sorted out. And like, she starts getting just madder and even angrier. And I was like, hey, I was like, you called me with a concern of what's going on. I'm trying to solve the issue you're having. I was like, that's all I can do over the phone. I was like, if you want to bring it up here. She called me at like 1 in the afternoon. I was like, I'm here until 7. I was like, you said it takes about an hour for it to act up. I was like, you need to be here around 5 or before for me to hook it up and start, you know, really test on it. We'll just show up at 6:45. Expect me to be able to figure out your issue because it's going to take time. I was like, are you coming today? She's like, I'm coming today. I hadn't seen her again. And and like, here's the other thing. Like, she sounded like a little drunk.
mm-hmm.
So that's the other thing where you don't know if it's
That's where the lag was coming.
and that's like, you can't say that to people though. You can't just be like, hey, I think you're just effed up right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. But you know, you really want to. Hey, I'm about to drop these
Okay. What are they?
stairs,
Okay.
and I'll let you start working on a way back up because I think you don't have a axe. It seems like.
I was about to say since I blew my load of axes again.
Yes.
All right.
And you may have to. Oh,
Now, do you want this to like circle around the room in a spiral style like
you do your
staircase, or
you do you
wanna-
fam. You do. I'm just
Alright.
digging here, buddy.
Okay.
I'm just a mole. But yeah, no, I've had a interesting amount of people get really tied over stupid things. So I had this gentleman, and like, it's sad when people are not educated enough to understand that you aren't trying to screw them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like their interpretation of the situation is not the facts of the situation.
Right.
So I had this dude who used to drive down from like Whiteville, North Carolina, hour away, and he had a PS2, slim, and his PS2, the lens was going bad.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's generally really easy to tell when a PS2 lens is going bad. Like, you'll stop reading PS1 games or blueback disc or some dual layered DVDs. Like, it's really easy to test for, and like eventually it just dies. Mm-hmm. And the worst thing about a PS2 is that sometimes it'll work just fine.
Mm-hmm.
As it's dying, and you may work perfectly on one game and not on another one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so this dude comes in and he's like, "Hey, I need you to test my PS2." I go, "Okay." So he's like, "Well, I need to make sure it works." So I grab our 3 like standardized testers that we use on every PS2 that walks in the door. And I sit there and I test the first game, and the first game is God of War. It's a dual layered DVD. Okay, so God of War is one of like, I think it's like 25, 30 games that were dual layered DVDs on the PS2. It's a hard game for the PS2 to read. So realistically, most systems are going to fail on that one or blueback, if they are going to fail. So I hook up the God of War, put it in, it's disc read error. I go, okay. I was like, hey man, your PS2 lens is failing. It's failed or it's failing. He's like, well, can't you put another game in? I go, yes, but you do understand that like the lens can read another game, but this is one of the hardest games for it to read. He goes, well, I just need to know if it works. I was like, well, to me, it doesn't work if it fails this game. He's like, how about this? And he goes and grabs like Ratchet and Clank or something off the shelf. I don't remember what game it was. He's like, test it with this one. And I was like, okay. So I test it. And it reads. He's like, well, see? Hey, look, right there. It works. I go, okay. And he goes, what, you don't agree that works? I go, no. He goes, why don't you? I was like, because it wouldn't read a dual-layered DVD. I can go grab a PS2 off my shelf right now that I've tested and know it fully works. And it's like, read that game, so I know it's not that game. I was like, I've used this game for every console that comes through here. I was like, it's tried and true. I was like, but it will not read in your system. He goes, but why would it read that game and not that one? And I like stare at him. I'm like, it's a dual layered DVD. It looks the same, but it's technically produced differently. And he's like, man, why are you just trying to sell me another system? I'm like, I'm not.
Who said anything about another system?
Yeah, I don't care. You asked me to test it for you. We went back and forth for like 40 minutes. He's like, well, try this game. And it read that game. He's like, see, it works. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, it's failing or it's going to. I was like, it's on its way out. I was like, it may read for another 6 months, it may read for another year. But I was like, eventually it's just going to be dead. So, literally, like a month later, he'd bring it back. Hey, I'm having issues with this again. I was like, uh-huh. He's like, can you test it for me again? Jesus Christ. I was like, eventually I like snapped on him. I was like, no.
I can't.
And he's like, what do you mean no? And he got really like butthurt over it. And I was like, dude, I was like, do you know how, I was like, my time is valuable. I was like, you've asked me to test it. I've tested each time. I was like, because I'd tested it like 3 or 4 times for him at this point. I was like, it's a Saturday. I got people in here. I was like, I can't dedicate an hour to you and us going back and forth if this PS2 works. If it keeps having issues, it's not working correctly. Correct? I was like, at the end of the day, you kind of gotta just accept that and let it go. Did you make it out? Did you get free?
I'm on my stuff here.
Okay. But yeah, no, he got real tight at me real quick. I'm like, can't win them all.
I know people can be ridiculous.
I had one dude a couple years ago now. This is like pre-COVID, 2018, 2019. He like flipped out on me, called me a racist, a whole bit. And I'm like, dude, I lost it on him after he started calling me fat, and then he called me a racist, and I'm like, dude, I was like, what have I done to you? I was like, you knocked on you came in here first thing in the morning. It was like 10:30 or 11 in the morning. And he's like, hey, I got this, I think it was a PS4 to sell. It's a PS4 or 360, something like that. And I was like, hey, let me go hook it up and see what we can do. So I go grab it out of his bag, and it's like really dirty.
Oh God.
Okay, and like we're in the South, so like there's a lot of things that I'll see that I feel like you don't see everywhere else in the world. So like sometimes you'll get systems that are like you feel like it was in the kitchen, like it's got like a layer of grease on it where somebody like just cooked with grease. And I mean, like some people know what I'm talking about, some people don't. Like my grandparents' house felt that way. Love them to death. But you know, there were certain parts of the house near the stove that you rubbed your hand across that you pull off like a 3 centimeters of grease, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, no
Yeah.
wonder we're having heart attacks. And like other times where people either smoke weed or people that have dogs, they'll have dander and fur on the back of their consoles, or nicotine. Nicotine will also leave like sticky residue on everything.
Oh yeah.
And I open the console. I open it out of the bag, and I go to set it out, and it's like sticky, dirty, and I haven't even hooked it up. Well, how much will you give me? Well, I'm going through the process, guy. And he's like, well, you don't know what it's worth? I was like, I don't want it. And like, I'm just done. Like, I'm like, this is the first thing in the morning. Your interactions with me are already like, you're mad at me because I can't tell you the number in 30 seconds. And like he got super tight, and I was like, man, there's a GameStop across the street. I was like, take it to them. I don't need it. Thank you though. And he's like, what do you mean you don't want it? I was like, I don't want it. Simple. I was like, I didn't knock on your door and ask if you had it for sale. I was like, you try to sell it here. Right now, man, I'm just gonna pass on it. I wish you the best. I hope they can get you hooked up across the street. And he's like, it's because I'm black. I'm like, whoa, what does that have to do with anything? I was like, that has nothing to do with the situation. I was like, I just don't want it. And he's like, man, you're going to die of a heart attack. And I'm like, well, probably. But I was like, I'm not dying owning that PS4 or 360 or whatever, so that's fine. And like, it was just bad. I mean, like, Adam was there. And like, this is how bad it was. Adam like came out, heard the entire thing. I was like, man, just go. I was like, we clearly cannot make you happy. Did you hurt yourself?
I didn't realize the stairs ran out and I fell.
Yeah, no. I'm going back up to make more stairs. But yeah, man. I mean, it's like one of the worst things
crazy.
about the job is that so many times that you are trying to look out for the consumer, and they may not realize it.
Shit. He's back. Oh,
And
he disappeared.
and they just get mad at you.
Oh yeah, dude. Retail and fucking food service, like the two worst things you could ever do. As far as dealing with people. The public.
All right, Gary, I'm going to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, I'm going to make you with a statement and then a question.
Okay.
Like, I understand that staffing issues across the nation are happening. Like, I understand that a lot of people aren't working right now or don't, I mean, I hate to use the word don't want to work. Like, that may not be the truth. They just may want a different job than what's available to them right now. And I was at Taco Bell the other day, and take calf. And as soon as I pull up, the woman goes, yeah, we're only doing 10 items per order at Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can't even get one of the like giant boxes with that order. You know that, right?
Right.
Like, cause it's 12 tacos.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just like, you don't know what I'm here for, but you're already shutting me down.
Yeah, no kidding. What the fuck is
Like,
that?
well, 10 items per order. And I understand that you might be understaffed or overworked. Like, I ended up just like, all right, cool. Let me get a soft taco. I'll go somewhere else for what I want. It's fine.
Like, what the fuck was the purpose of the 10 items per order? Why?
Well, from what I could tell, they literally had like 3 people working there that night. Like, register, like, person taking the order and register. You had the person that was cooking in the back, and you had people like running it out because it was so backed up. Which, and again, like I said, I hate to get angry and annoyed and mad or whatever, but I'm like, I was going to get a box. I was going to die of tacos.
I mean, I've been swamped before basically working by myself in a restaurant. And I've never told people they can't order something. I've been honest with them, be like, hey, if you want this, whatever, it's gonna take me however long I need to get it ready, but I will make it for you. So
Yeah,
it's up to you. If you want to wait and you're fine with that, no problem whatsoever. I'll get it done as quickly as I humanly can. But I'm not going to tell you that you just can't have it. Like, I'm going to leave that decision up to you when you know, okay, this is going to take a little bit longer than usual. Do I want to wait or do I want to go somewhere else?
right.
Like, that blows my mind to just be like, no, you can only order 10 items. Like,
Well, like, so
fuck
here's
is
the thing.
that?
I hate to defend them, but I mean, like, I will to a certain extent because I understand that, like, when's the last time you actually worked at like McDonald's or any fast food place, or knew someone that did?
Fast food, like legit fast food, I haven't done since Bojangles.
Okay, so I know in Taco Bell, McDonald's, I believe Hardee's as well, um, but they have the timer,
Mm-hmm.
so they get penalized for a person sitting at that window.
Yeah.
Okay, so at a certain point, they get dinged because they were unable. God, no. Okay, I thought I hit the wrong button. That they get dinged because they cannot get people out of that line.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I understand that when you are afraid of getting, your manager yelling at you or whatever.
But I'm gonna yell back and tell them that the reason that they're sitting there is because I don't have enough fucking staff. So as the manager, they need to figure that shit out for me.
I mean, that's fair. But I mean, like, I don't know how desperate you've ever been for work.
I mean, I wouldn't like I've been in the position where I knew that like I couldn't lose it, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, well, that's
But
what I'm saying. Like,
that didn't stop me from yelling back though. I'm a difficult person to work with because I'm not gonna bite my tongue.
I guess.
Like I have no problem telling my manager, their manager, like whoever, exactly what's on my mind.
Right.
If something's wrong, I think something's wrong, I'll sit there and tell them that it's wrong. If they're the reason it's wrong, I'll tell them that they're the reason it's wrong. I
Oof.
mean, like I don't, it doesn't bother me, I guess. Only because I'm not gonna sit there and bitch about something that doesn't matter. Like if I'm saying it, there's a purpose for it. There's a reason behind it. Like I'm gonna have all the information I need to back it up. I'm not someone that's just gonna bitch and complain because I like to hear myself talk.
Right.
Like when I was at Disney, we had a new general manager come in for the resort. So he was the GM over the entire resort. And one of the things he wanted to do was have a sit down with all of the people that work there and just kind of get a feel for how everything goes. So for my sit down, I took a whole stack of papers with me that I had everything I needed for everything that I thought was fucking wrong with the place.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what's wrong. This is how we can fix it. So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to do anything about it or not.
Did he do anything about it?
No, they never do.
I mean, so he didn't take anything. I mean, like, you probably took it in consideration, but
I mean, yeah, but you gotta also think that he met with probably a fucking 100 people that day. Just a blip on the fucking radar. Like, he may have tried to do something about it, but those changes don't really ever amount to shit.
how's it going? We are talking about how I might be Homelander from The Boys. We've discussed how bad fast food can be, and not even for you. We're just saying in general. What have you done down here?
I came down here because there was coal that I was mining, and then I got off talking and forgot what I was doing, and I've just kind of been mining whatever's in front of me the entire time since then.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Um. Dude, so convenience ruins my life. No, I'm gonna say that in the nicest way.
Uh-oh. We're not multiplayer anymore.
I don't. What?
I got an error that I was disconnected from the host.
Are
I'm
you
still
serious?
in the world. I'm still in the world,
Yeah.
and I still see you, but the error popped up on my screen and said that we were no longer in a multiplayer game.
That's weird. No, so the reason why I say Homelander is because I started watching The Boys, and a lot of my coworkers were like, "Oh, you're totally Homelander," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "No, you're Homelander." And I'm like, "But I'm a nice guy." And they're like, "No, you're fake nice." And I'm like, "I'm not fake nice." And they're like, "Yeah, you're fake nice. You just have a mask." And I'm like, "Well, that hurts my feelings, but okay." Sad I can't laser you, but I'll talk to you later. Um,
Dude,
um,
I don't think you could survive working retail without having a mask, as they call it.
I mean, that's a solid reason. Um, um, but convenience. So on my way to work, there is a Bojangles, and it is literally on my way to work, and it's on the right side of the road. I don't have to, cross traffic. It's right there, and I get Bojangles like either every day or every other day of my life, and I hate myself for it.
I hate you for it too because I'm jealous.
I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with the hate. I'm just like, God, I don't even want Bojangles, but I don't want things in the mall because I've been at the mall for like 10 years.
You have such an excess of Bojangles, you don't even want it. Ugh.
You cook? Whoa. Okay, so real talk on this. Next year, I plan on investing in a deep freeze cooler because my freezer is so tiny, I cannot store actual meat up there. Okay, like ribs or anything like that. Like in it, so I'm like, I can't cook that. And I'm probably gonna browbeat my older roommate to come redo my cabinets. Because my cabinets barely hold the dishes and like pots and pans that I need right now. So like I'm planning on just like dumping thousands of dollars into this house, and I'm gonna be sad all next year. But I will have a deep freeze cooler that always has meat in it and popsicles, and I'm cool with that.
Meat and
Because I like,
popsicles, all
dude,
right.
you have no earthly idea how often I just like look over at the freezer. And I'm like, man, I wish there was some ice cream in there. Or, damn, I wish I had a popsicle right now. I don't even care how cold it is.
That's funny.
Dude, there was one morning years ago. It was like December. It was November, December, January, February. Like it was cold around here, and I woke up early enough that I was like, I'm gonna get McDonald's today. I got enough time to wait through that horrendous line on the opposite side of the road. And I get up there, and they're like, "Well, what do you want for breakfast?" I was like, "Let me get a McMuffin, or what was it? What is it? Is it McGriddle? Let me get a McGriddle." And I was like, "I'll take a vanilla milkshake also." And the person immediately goes, "It's like 8:30 in the morning." I go, "And
Your point?
is it available or not?" And like I go to pay for it, and the person's like, "You really needed a milkshake at 8:30 in the morning?"
Damn right I did.
Oh, I was like, "Yes." Problem?
I mean, first of all, that person's fucked up because what if you worked overnight so you were just getting off and you're headed home
Right,
and
I
you
mean-
want a fucking milkshake?
No one knows.
Yeah. There were plenty of times I got off of work at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, if I want a fucking milkshake at 8 a.m., then I want a fucking milkshake. Don't question me. Make the fucking milkshake.
That is accurate right there. It keeps me from the murder. Like, so I need to ask though, what do you not like about McDonald's ice cream? Like, it's so artificial, it's perfect for me.
That's the best way I've ever heard it summed up.
Dude, like, I mean, I love, like, I'm like, I know that there's nothing real in this, and I'm excited.
That's the way I am with their McDoubles and McChickens. You know how much I love that shit. I'm like, it's so bad, it's good.
Oh, okay. Making sure. I'm lucky. Like, maybe once a month if I ever swing through there, that it'd be broken. But normally, I can swing in. They're like, they know me by name. Roland, you need your milk. You need your ice cream. I'm like, yeah, I need my ice cream. I need milk up. All right. Daddy needs Daddy needs the juice. When's the last time you watched Sea Lab 2021?
Oh, gosh. It was forever ago.
Somebody was talking to me about that this week, and we got stuck on the when he like knocks the energy drink machine over on him and the scorpions come out. Dude, when they start like letting me have alcohol as I drive down the street with McDonald's, don't talk about the BioShock of the world that I wish I lived in, okay? Rapture. We can have an alcoholic McDonald's drink any time of the day.
Oh, no. Our stairs are so far up there.
Oh, here you go. Here. I'm dropping this. Oop. There's some. There's some. All right, that should be plenty. Okay, in the middle. Grab him.
Oh, God.
Okay. So in Thomasville, I mean, like, it's everywhere in North Carolina. They have the I think they're called like beer barrels or something, where you can like drive through and they'll give you like your beer, your liquor, just drive through, grab your drinks and go. But you know, it's got to be sealed and all that stuff. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I mean,
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
sounds like a great time. Now, the question, Gary, did you make sure this is mentally going to match up?
Not at all. I figure it out when I get there.
Oh, this is going to go horrendous, and I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be terrible, but, you know, I can fix it. If I need to make, like, a little bridge or something, it'll be fine.
You know, it's fine. I'm just going to watch this for a second.
Oh, God. It's going to take me a minute to get up there.
Just wait. All right, you're going to have the topless cat coffee bars in no time, okay? You're going to get everything you want. You're going to be desensitized to everything. It's the future that I can't wait for.
What are we talking? Topless cat coffee bar? What?
You would think that... Let's go. Let's go. It's beautiful. Like I said, it's great to see that everybody has options in this world. All right. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. All right. As long as you're happy doing what you're doing. Gary, how long do we have to dig?
Oh, hold on. Okay, I gotta go back.
Oh,
I don't
close
know
were you?
how far are we digging? Maybe I could connect it right there.
Are you saying that you are we're going to go with well educated is the word that we're going to go with, correct?
Who are you talking to?
They said they had assets and I said well educated. All right, now are we saying that
okay.
that we
I'm
have
following now.
a associate's degree, a master's, a PhD?
I was behind on the chat, so I didn't
First
really
in
know
my
what was
class. What do
going
you
on.
mean first in my class? Are we talking like we're breaking Guinness records here? Like, what are we? You can't
Jesus.
say that, Gary. Gary,
Oh, God.
what do you mean? You're PhD. Lord. That's fine.
Jesus.
I mean, God bless you.
Uh,
My Lord taught me not to be jealous of the talents of others. And that's fine. That's fine. Have you met us? It's fine. Literally, I'm not family friendly, but that's fine. I understand. Stay classy. Okay? But yeah, no. Like, legitimately, I know people I grew up with. I'm just like, that person got blessed. I mean, Family Guy. All right. Seems today that I okay now. Did you see the live rendition of that?
No, I don't think so.
No, God no. And like that's also why like I sometimes feel bad. Like I'm like, Steven, do you really want to raid me or mention me? I can be your bastard child. It's fine. I was like, I don't ever want to ruin your family friendly thing. I was like, because I say bad words and
We say bad things a lot.
well, like my favorite thing to do is trying to get him to curse in person. Like that's absolutely my favorite thing to do. Like if I can get him so riled up that I can get him to curse, like I know it's going to be a good day. Like I'm not even joking. Like that's my favorite thing to do. And if I can get Mal to cuss, it's glorious. But here's the thing, like I was talking about earlier, everybody wears masks to a certain extent, and like, oh, I know, I'm well aware. True. True. But for those first 9, he's trying so hard not to. Maybe a slight comment that catches somebody, but for the most part, it's like, no. We're being friendly. Being friendly. We are being nice, monetized product, and that's fine. Seems today. Oh, but what I was going to say is there is a. They were doing an interview, and Lois and I cannot think of her name, her actual name, and Seth MacFarlane were being interviewed, and she started singing, and he's like, I don't know if I can, and he just kicks into it. It was great. Oh, dude, it's amazing to watch his entire face shift and him just own it. And all right, we're going to walk through this this field of mines. Good times. Good times. Oh no. I hate that they live up there further away. That I don't get to bug them as much as I wish I could. But it's for the best. It's for the best. Sorry, this week has been crazy here. Gary, what are you doing?
I'm going to make this connect one way or the other.
Oh my god. I have browbeat that son so hard. He's never gonna do PS2, but I'm gonna beat it into him, and maybe at some point I'll get Chad on my side that can browbeat him also. But he doesn't want to because it takes up so much room, and I get it. That is the worst connection job I've ever seen. You look like you work for Focus Internet.
I'm not done yet. I'm still working over here. Calm down.
Oh yeah, that is okay. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry. I got my plans. He's got to see me before the end of the year, so I got some schemes. Got some sly things to do. So one of the bits I used to tell him. Right. Like I was like, I know what their face looks like. I know how they sound. But I was like, I don't know the name. I cannot think of the name. But no, one of the biggest things I joked about doing to him, because he likes everything complete in box, was like going and buying every sports game loose on a spindle. And just like getting every Tiger Woods from like 01 to 2014 or 2013. And then getting every Madden from 2001 to 2012. And just putting them on a spindle. And like just mailing it to him. I mean, it cost me like nothing. But the hatred that man would have. And he's like, you better not do it. I was like, why? What's the problem? Just think all the PS2 games you could play. It would. I mean, like, I can already, like, I'm sure his dentist would hate me for the amount of, like, teeth gritting he would do. But no, like, legitimately, like, one of the big reasons why I wish you'd do PS2, in general, and maybe PS1 at some point, is there's so many great games on PS2. I mean, so I know GameCube has a cult following to a certain extent, and I get that. But like, I absolutely grew up with Jak and Daxter. You know, Metal Gear Solid 2, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper. There's a ton of great games. I mean, and then you have like the other obscure stuff like Haunting Ground and Rule of Rose, and like expensive stuff that a lot of people will probably never get to experience. Mr. Mosquito. I mean, there's so many absolutely glorious games that was made for the PS2 that everybody has their own unique memories with, and I think that it would get a lot of people donating. But, you know, I'm just some fat dude with a beard that browbeats people. God bless it if I only had laser eyes. Hey. That's fine. I'm not judging you. I'm kind of judging you, actually. How is it? Okay, before I judge, I've never played it. How is it? Take the nostalgia glasses off before you answer also.
No, don't do that. That's not as fun.
Rip them off your face.
Oh, this is
throw
the
them in the
greatest
corner.
game ever made.
You've never touched it, Gary. Don't you gaslight us. Have you tried all the Mario parties, though? There's like 11 of them or something. All right. You win. You win this argument. Gary, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your favorite worst game from your childhood?
Favorite worst game? Oh,
Yeah, like like it's like a guilty pleasure. Like it's a bad game now that you're older.
yeah. Oh man. That's a tough one off the top of my head.
Okay. I'll leave with mine.
Mm.
So number 2 is your favorite. I got you. So I'm gonna let you out on a little secret here. So it's about 5-6 years old. There is a video that did not get released yet, and probably never will be now because it's kind of been times have changed. But I was over there and just bad things happened in number 2 at one point in the game that I played with the gentleman on the internet. We're not going to talk about it right now, but if it ever does come out, you'll hear the absolute soul-crushing existence that is me. Mine would be Blasto on PS1. Phil Hartman voices the character, who is a womanizing space hero? Question mark? I'm sorry, and God bless your... actually, whoever bought you that game, I hope bad things happen to him, because that's a horrendous game. But if you love it, it's fine. Now, when I was younger, I tried to rent Quest 64, and it just didn't go well. Yeah, exactly. Like, I played a ton of RPGs growing up. And like it breaks my heart now that I'm old and still poor and I don't have time.
Old and still poor.
Well, you see, the beautiful thing about buying an RPG is that you have like time. You buy it, you play it for like months on a time. You don't have to buy more games. But now I buy it. It stays sealed and it collects dust, and I get sad when I look at it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to play that game. And I'm like, no, you're not. Keep dreaming, Roland. Keep dreaming.
One day.
All right, so you went from Atari to PS2 to Return to Castle Wolfenstein on the original Xbox. Like, what's going on here? Like, you got a lot of flip-flop in there. Same. Well, so here's the thing. I went, and you may hate me a little bit after I tell you this. So when I was growing up, my older brother had original Nintendo. I love Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo is probably my favorite console of all time. Super Mario World is almost the perfect game. If it would have been 100 levels instead of 96, been perfect. But it's 96 levels, so I'm kind of crushed. Just because my OCD likes round numbers.
I was wondering if that's what you were talking
That's
about.
all it is. Like, I'm like, you're so close, guys. Throw some filler, but they didn't. But I got an N64 for Christmas, and I hated it. And I mean hated it. like I was like, this is not great. This is not my Mario. What have you done to my boy? And like everybody wants to crucify me when I say that. Now my older brother, he loved Goldeneye. Like I played Goldeneye, and like Pokemon Stadium with the transfer pack to play my Pokemon on the TV, amazing. All right, playing catch up in so that's. Okay. Okay. Oh no. No. I just see my grandparents. Like that's where I probably got my love for like movies from, because they never had any game consoles over at their house, but they always had like Betamax or VHS players or whatever.
The only game console my grandparents ever had was the poker machines. You know, the little handheld ones you could play blackjack, poker, and shit on.
Right. You see, you're telling me you came from a family of love? No, I'm picking. My grandparents love me. But I mean, like, they just didn't know. Like, what's a video game? Should have overcame your weakness. Should have understood. Knew. Crushed.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
I mean, that's the shit I would do as a parent. Like, I'm not gonna even. Oh. Oh, alright. Sorry. We got 2 minutes.
How have we been digging this entire time? And we haven't found anything good.
I mean, we found some resources.
Yeah, but like nothing near what we need. You would think by now we'd be like all into the good stuff. The stream is it doesn't tell me
It's
how
on
long
ad.
it's going. Yeah.
I got 1 minute and 2 minutes.
Oh wow, that's a lot of ads.
Hey! Don't come down. I need that money. I need that sweet money. All right. I need those shekels. All right.
Turn that 6 cents into 18 cents
Hey,
real quick.
Papa needs to make it to the dollar store one day. There's a part of me that wants to like trying to sound like the creepiest old man in the world. Like when I said, I need my 5-cent candy. I need to give a quarter to this kids. I'm trying to. Well. All right, Piggles, don't you start squealing.
Oink, oink, oink.
Eventually we'll hit like the bottom level of this, this world.
Mm-hmm.
He's back.
Who's back?
I can hear him.
A big monster thing?
Probably. Are we back?
No.
It says I got 13 seconds.
Yeah, I'm still watching 9 of 10.
That's right. That's right, Gary. You give me that money.
Mm-hmm. You gonna buy a yacht after this?
Oh God, I'm gonna buy the dollar store equivalent of a yacht, which is a Airhead.
Oh God.
Gary, while y'all were gone, was browbeating me for trying to take all the money. He goes, "How dare you stop this terrible content with an ad?" And I said, "Hey, shh. But that 2 cents adds up, all right." They said something like, "What is it, Mary Poppins?" About cents adding up. I don't remember. I hadn't watched Mary Poppins since I was 8.
That's oddly specific to remember that exact number.
What, the cents or the age?
The age.
Why?
How do you know that you were 8?
Well, I hope I was 8. Any older, I feel like it'd be a problem. Any younger, I'd feel like I wouldn't understand. Oh, no, you're good. No, like, literally, I get sidetracked and you're good. No, you're fine. I was not paying attention to the part that pops up that goes, "Hey, we're going to try to take these people's eyesight and give you pennies for it." And I go, "Okay." If you say so, guys. Don't tempt me with a good time. I was talking about grandparents, and you said something about poker games, and we were talking about Betamax VHS stuff at my grandparents' house. It's probably the reason why. Where I was going with that was. Oh, that's right. Daddy issues. I'd already blocked him out. All right. Like someone else was supposed to, like a good girl, but didn't. All right, like you gotta block it out, like I do. Like you push it way down, you get rid of it, you don't even care. Take those parental issues and you go, "Those don't exist anymore. I'm over 18. It's okay." Now I'm like making light, but it's weird. The amount of people that I know, like I'm 35, that I've talked to and had real deep conversations and real conversations with, that truly do have, parental issues. And like, I'm like, my family was relatively normal. My grandparents
You
were
got
good.
lucky.
Yeah, they're like, "You bastard, how dare you have a well-established family that loved you." I mean, you sound like you're hard committing to this coffee shop, okay? Like, sometimes it's an offhanded joke, other times it's hard commitment.
Yeah, very committed.
All right.
I've never heard of these coffee shops. I'm intrigued. Like, what have I been missing out on?
That's the fallback plan. Hey. Gary and me have both said it. If I could, I would. Absolutely. No shame. No one loves me enough to be a trophy husband. Someday. What exactly are you doing, Gary? I just see your name now. I don't know exactly what you've done.
I'm still
Are you-
building stairs.
Why are you just building? You're not actually helping the goal anymore. You're just like, "I'm pre-building stairs."
No, because you're going to get down there, and there's already going to be stairs on the way back up.
Yes, I'm trying to get to my home straight in hell.
Trying to get back home.
Did you just say you're jealous of the government and the military? Now you're going to start a revolution. First it was daddy issues, now it's going to be overthrowing the government. Slippery slope. Honestly, our plan is to dig really deep, get all these resources that we can, and then we're going to make a warehouse underground. And that's about as far as I got with this. But I knew that I needed the stuff that's underground that these pickaxes get me to. So how much money does the therapist make? Cause like I'm like this seems like way easy money, and like you're getting government money for that therapy, like the insurance. Like this dude is got to be like double and triple charging, hopefully. Like sorry. I know I come off as a scumbag, and the money is what I think about all the time, but it is. But yeah. Sounds like we might need to talk to the therapist a little bit to get your, to stop you from ending up at a coffee shop. Petting cats. Out of just being a rebel.
Have I ever told you that is like Chandra's end goal, dream, whatever you want to call it?
Her suicide pact is to pet a cat and blow her brains out? Like, what are you trying to say?
No, she wants a cat cafe.
No.
Yes, you always say you want a cat cafe. Oh.
With a cat cafe.
Okay, half of it's going to be a cat cafe, the other half's going to be a brewery.
I wanted Pores and Purrs.
Pores and Purrs.
That's cool.
Pores and Purrs. Ugh. But where did we go that had a cat cafe? What city was that? Yeah.
Savannah.
Savannah, yeah. There's one in Savannah, Georgia that we went to, and ever since she's like, yeah, that's what I want.
No, being
No.
to have cats with alcohol. That sounds fantastic.
Cats, no.
I mean, it does until you get like a angry drunk who's throwing kitties. All right, you got to have like a playbook for this. All right, like
God.
there are bad people out there that will do bad things.
You just want to come abuse our cats.
I'm just saying, like,
It's
it could happen to
awful.
anybody. What? I don't want it to happen. I'm just like saying, like, you have to like have a plan if it did. Like, are you gonna elbow drop the guy that's like flinging kittens out of the room? You don't go, hell yeah, brother, throw another one. Gary?
I'm back. My controller died again.
Okay. I was like, am I all alone? Did I go too far?
You went too far, Roland. That's it. I can't take it anymore.
Are you really going to ask that question? Like, there's plenty of active shooters that go to places they don't like and do the bad things they do. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not condoning it. I'm just, like, fucked up people do fucked up things, okay? Like, you just hope it's not your establishment when they do it. Hey, look, we found diamonds. All right, so from what I remember, you don't mind, we need iron pickaxes to do diamonds, is that right? Hey, if you break them.
What?
Confirm
Just
it.
What are you talking
Okay,
about?
okay. I was making sure. Because if you mine something that you technically can't mine, it just gets destroyed, from what I remember.
What? Really?
Yes.
Huh. I
Okay.
didn't know that.
Yeah. Vague memories. We're finally getting somewhere. We're finding the diamonds. But Gary,
What?
I know if he would have broke it, I would have been so mad. I was like, no,
That was
don't
close.
do
It's a good
it.
thing it takes a long
Don't.
time.
But did I ever tell you like the name of a store that I planned on naming if I open one?
What's that?
So the plan of it is going to be called No Worries Video Games and More.
No worries.
Yeah, because
Is
like
that
I
what
think
you're
it's
gonna
like
tell your customers when they come in?
Yeah,
and
no
they're
worries.
Like, yeah, I've had this for a month, and I want to give it back now.
Yeah, no worries. Like my thought process is like I've been on the phone so many times with people, and like it's just an easy way to hang up on them. All right, no worries. Have a great day.
Right.
Like I just think it's like a real chill way to talk to people.
All right. So, what city is it gonna be in?
Oh, well, hopefully one I can afford to live in.
um,
No, like I think if I do it, I'm probably going to do it in like Thomasville, North Carolina. I think
that's a long way to make me move, Roland.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The cost of living's way cheaper than down here. It's way
It's always a
cheaper,
good thing.
and you get land.
Oh, wow.
So like you don't just get a house with 20 feet of grass. I'll fight you. Do you want to be fought?
All
right. You might hit me with your K-cups or whatever, but that's not the point here. I cannot afford Raleigh, and I would like to actually own things I own, not just be like, we put this in a pool. You're now part of the club. And like, don't get me wrong, like that's just the business part of me that like screams no. Because like there's nothing like spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on things and being like, you actually own none of this? Like that feels horrendous. But Townsville is only like an hour and a half away, so it's not the worst. So I could visit. Alright. Gary, how much are you going to hate me when I just start throwing things into random boxes?
I mean, it is what it is. I've been playing these kinds of games with you for over a year now, Roland. I've come to accept them.
When you say it like that, it feels like you don't love me the way that you should. Okay, like I feel like you should, love me differently.
It's alright. You just toss it in there wherever you want.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I got you, fam.
That is exactly what I had to do when we were playing Grounded.
You say it like I'm a bad person, okay? Like I'm the bad guy in this conversation. Like, ooh, look at him. He's making it harder on Gary. All right, that's called entertainment. You're welcome. Okay. The things I make this man suffer for you. You're so lucky. We're making stairs. Gary, I'm gonna give you so many stairs.
Dude, I still have
Oh, never mind. Then I'm not giving you stairs. Then all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 stacks of stairs on me right now.
All right, then no stairs for you then. Go
If we
stare at
get
bitches somewhere else.
if we get that deep, I will be very surprised.
Guys, just it's part of the fun is finding the thing that you leave there. Okay, like 20 minutes looking in a chest just to find the one thing that's right in front of your face sounds like a great time. Okay. Why do y'all not want to? Why do y'all hate fun?
Yeah, it's so much fun. My OCD really enjoys it.
I'm trying to cure you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should see my ship in Starfield.
You know, I haven't even started to play it yet. I haven't even downloaded it. All right, so we need raw iron. So we're gonna smelt.
Delayed pleasure. That sounds a bit intense.
Hey, I listen to Dave Ramsey as well as the next person, and yes, that's how you become an everyday millionaire with a little delayed pleasure.
Oh, blue stuff. I don't know what that is.
I think every game that I've played with Gary has been delayed pleasure.
Oh, that sounds a bit insulting.
Dude, do you know the only good part about Grounded?
That it's over?
The song. The song at the end.
Oh, yeah.
You know there's actually 2 versions of that song, right?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, I went to listen to it the other day.
You enjoyed it that much.
I was like, yeah, it was great. Are you playing Tax Accountant? Like, what's the spooky game you're playing? Oh. One of my employees absolutely loves it. And one of my old friends' sister-in-law that he used to live with used to, like, be in love with that game. And he's like, you know, be trying to sleep, and all the next thing I hear is them screaming in the next room. Hmm?
I didn't know my hotspot was still on. And my computer, when it got pulled off of that, yoinked my hotspot. So it's just been wasting it this whole time. I probably have no hotspot.
That's not good.
Which means I can't use my other phone when I'm out for at least a month.
I mean, you just want to be a Ghostbuster. Or you just want to throw, like, Ouija boards around.
Are you coming back down here?
What? I'm smelting right now. I'm staring at a front. I'm literally watching paint dry.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Sounds like fun.
Did he bark or slip or fall?
That's what I want to know.
I'm pretty sure my pig just broke.
Jesus. Not ready
Like,
yet.
Dude,
Not
like,
enough bacon.
he literally just, like, I don't know if he sneezed and fell over or if he, like, slipped.
So hard he fell.
I don't know what just happened, but I was like, I heard whatever.
It's weird, awkward.
Lord. You know, if Gary had done his job and loved me the way he said he loved me,
Boy, that
There-
sure sounds like you stole someone else's words.
that would have definitely been yes, I said pig. The PIG, mini potbelly pigs.
Wait.
And if Gary loved me, like he says he does,
They're so cute.
now they're excited and screaming behind me.
Yay.
They are adorable.
All I did was look at them. and
Two.
do that.
I have two pigs. One is pink and one is black.
One is pink and black, and the other one is black. Poppy has.
Yes, and I can hear them too at like 8 in the morning when I get up.
They're very good alarm clocks.
They are like in here. They're like, wee! Like just like that. You see? Hello, spawn of Satan. How have you been? Their names are Hamilton and Poppy.
Poppy May. Hamilton's not having the word. I literally put this over there. I was just here.
And yeah, they're great. They're cute.
Delicious.
Love them to death.
They're sweet. They're little menacing.
And the only issue I have is that they get angry and sometimes like try and like lose their minds, like right now, because I'm not giving them full attention. So I'm a hostage in my own house. Someone call 911, like quickly. Help me. Help me.
It's a serious situation.
No, I do love them. They're great. And you feel bad because, like, you want to give them all the attention in the world. But you also go, I have to live my life, and you guys are here for me. For me? Alright, time to not fall down here because you will definitely die. But I do have an iron pickaxe now.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you made a middle floor. Okay.
You're like, wow, that was quick.
Yeah, I was like, I thought those were. No, they are my pets, but they're still obnoxious little assholes.
I mean, aren't all pets?
But I mean, like you just want to strangle the life out of them when they fight you. No, so like they're actually really adorable. Because I like clean out their cage or take them out to like try and get them to get a shower. And you'll try and spend time with them. And you would not believe that mini potbelly pigs can run that fast. I'm not even joking. Like, it is insane. I make that joke all the time. Okay, I'm like, guys, you are 20 seconds away from being covered in mayonnaise. But literally, it's like they're on cocaine or crack as hard and fast as they run. And I'm like, guys, Jesus Christ, calm down. And they'll zoom, boom.
It's like our cats in the middle of the night.
Yeah, like zoomies.
What's creepy is when they just stop and stare out the window, and it's like, okay, what are you looking at out there?
Freedom. I mean, the only thing that I do not recommend, well, the only thing I would say is make sure you have enough room for them. That's the only negative is that, like, they're mini, but I mean, they're like the size of a small dog.
That's perfect.
And like, you want to give them time to run around and do things and play. Well, yeah, I don't want a constant reminder of what I would like to have. Hosting has stopped. What? Gary, you still in here?
Yeah, I'm here. Why? What's up?
Because I just got there.
I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Oh no, it's Microsoft. So the hope is that they will hopefully be the size of a medium-sized dog.
Sounds about
They-
right.
That is the hope and the goal, and if they get much bigger than that, then I will have to rehome them, and I don't want to. Because I have currently enough room that can deal with a medium-sized dog. Hey Gary,
Mhm.
do you have the achievement for diamonds?
Let me look. I don't.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop you an iron pickaxe
Mhm.
and go mine a thing of diamonds. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes.
Yeah.
I think so also. That was the next thing I was going to say.
Didn't pop for that one, so I must have got one.
It takes it a second in this game. Oh. Sorry, you deserved it. So
I
the
did.
cutest thing, and I'll tell you this right now, what they'll do is they'll start slithering. Okay? Like they'll get on the floor and they'll just start crawling towards you like Metal Gear Solid. And I'm like, you're like, slither pig. Slither pig. Dude, I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing in the world, and they'll jump up and run.
Nice.
Absolutely amazing. How the hell do I do this?
Are you trying to figure out how to throw it?
I mean, I just dropped it in your general direction.
Oh, is there like a throw button?
The down on the D-pad.
Did it work?
I mean, we'll see.
Oh, I just got the diamonds. Well, that was for acquiring the diamonds. Jeez, that was like a 5-minute delay.
I'm telling you, man, like this game is not well, not optimized is not the word. Something's not great. I don't know. my brain not big or good.
Hmm.
It damaged. So apparently you can get like autism. Oh, I got it. Diamonds to you.
What did you just say? You can't get autism.
You can get. I can buy autism from anybody. Don't you say what I can and cannot buy.
You can't buy it.
All right, I sell it all the time. No,
Look at it.
what was it? We were getting your license renewed the other day, and they said that you can get the marker on your license for like mental disability, or what was it?
If you're diagnosed autistic, you can put that on there.
So
in
if you-
case
so
there's like an issue or something.
Yeah, if you're diagnosed autistic, apparently they can put on your license now
At least
in South Carolina. And I was like, what? I was like, you're probably already gonna be shot by the time the police check you for that. Because you resisted arrest. Like, ooh, we're gonna definitely get a lawsuit from the family on this one, boys.
at least they'll know. At least that's what it's for. It's to prepare them that they know they're gonna be.
All right, we gotta place a gun on him definitely this time. Oh
Ah,
God,
shit. I
stop!
fell in the hole.
Stop fisting me.
Like our hole just keeps getting smaller.
Dude, I was gonna say the same thing. What? Are you? I sell. Wow.
All right, time to switch over to premium.
All right. Sub only mode. Let's go, boys. Viewer count goes down to 0 instantly. Let's go.
He has one baby, and it's the derpiest little thing I've ever seen look at.
Hey, don't worry. I have an idea for a really derpy t-shirt that I'm going to make money off of. Don't you worry. It's going to be great. It's going to have pigs on it. And everybody everybody wants bacon.
Mhm. I mean,
So,
that's
real
true.
question-
What, is there anything that bacon doesn't make better?
I mean, that's true. I mean, maybe no, cupcakes with bacon are pretty solid also.
Oh yes,
Um,
candy bacon on a cupcake would be fantastic.
You see? So now I need a moral answer here, and I could be in the morally wrong area. So when Halloween's over and the pumpkin's going bad, like we got some small pumpkins, is it wrong if I fling that at my neighbor's house?
Do you like said neighbor?
I mean, I'm indifferent.
Oh, it could cause problems, Roland.
I mean, here's the question: if they're not home, like it's a vacation town.
well, okay, then what's the purpose? Just
What's
because
the-
you can?
Yeah, this is America. Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. No. Oh my lord. But yeah, no, because I'm sure you've seen the pumpkins that fit in your hand. We bought one of those today,
Are you
and
gonna
I'm just
carve
like,
it?
no,
little
you
mini
can't
face
carve
on
it.
it?
You can draw on it.
Why can't you carve it?
What are you carving it with?
Get an X-Acto knife.
You get an X-Acto knife. I think this is getting
I have
smaller.
plenty of them.
I literally think this is getting smaller. Like, I don't know.
I think it's because the stairs were not digging out beneath the stairs as we're going down.
What have you done? What have you done, my good sir?
All right, it's just bringing us closer together.
I don't want to be that close.
You're getting that love that you were talking about.
I don't want that love. But I don't know. So why did y'all stop and didn't watch season 3?
I don't think season 3 had been released at that time, and we're usually really late getting back to shows to finish them up.
So you're still paying for Amazon Prime.
Well, we have Prime regardless, so it's just included.
So what?
Talking to me.
Sorry, I have screaming pigs behind me.
Well, we already
like
have Prime, so we get it included.
Gotcha.
She orders so much Amazon, we need it for the shipping.
Gary, that sounded like existential dread as you said that.
Oh, look, more packages. Oh, look, more packages.
I love breaking down boxes. Yay. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, mine up. I don't know. Oh god, my knee. I hope to one day have a true room where I can stream stuff in. Not a living room with a subpar love seat.
You'll get there, Roland.
Love seat, alright? And it's not the worst. It's just
One
not the
step
best.
at a time.
One block. Did you know
One
this
block
has
at a
been
time.
almost 2 hours of nothing but mining content?
Just digging.
All I'm saying is that why aren't we doing Bitcoin mining right now? All right, I know it's down, but it's bound to go back up. All right, we can get some Ethereum or. And I'm almost out of torches finally. Oh god, I was inside you.
I was inside of you as well, and I was very confused for a moment.
I don't think that's physically
I just
possible.
walked in here and I was inside of you as well. What are you
Just
doing?
let her
I
know,
was
Gary.
confused.
Let her know.
I don't know how I feel about it. I will have to think about it and let
Do you
know.
just want me to stop talking and put the mic over there? It'd probably be about as
Not a good time to walk
educational.
in here.
Ooh, you should do pig ASMR.
Oh god, I'm not maybe, alright. So the issue that you get is that they want to eat everything.
Oh, they're gonna
So
eat
if
the
you
mic?
put anything that's like destroyable near them, they bite it.
Are they trying to eat your pants yet?
I mean, yes. So like I'll lean over their cage to like reach behind it to pick up like a little like droplet of poo or something. And because they like poo like rabbits almost. Like, you know, like pellets. So it's not
Yep.
the worst. Like it's better than like baby poo, so I'll take it. And I'm like reaching over and like they'll reach up and they'll grab my shirt and they're like, shirt, delicious. And I'm like, no. They do try and eat my beard because it's so long. They'll end up in the cage and all of a sudden they'll be like,
This is
Sometimes-
yummy.
sometimes they'll just look up at you with the most like puppy dog eyes.
It tastes like cereal.
And they're like, please, sir, just love me. It's fine.
Shit.
Gary, I swear to God,
It's getting tight down here.
it's getting tight in here. So take off all your clothes. Let's open a coffee shop in Washington, D.C. and pet cats naked. What? What?
That sounds like a nice goal.
Why? We're not doing it, alright?
I want to be a part of this.
It was Washington, Seattle. I assume it was Seattle. I didn't actually. I heard Washington.
Do we all have to be naked, or just some of us naked?
Oh no, it's everybody. There's weenuses and everything.
God, I didn't know there was
It's just a free for all.
I mean, it's you just use it for stirring coffee. Okay,
Oh, if it's not
like
too hot. Oh,
it's a
that's too painful.
service.
Oh, that would
Well, no,
hurt.
you have like insulated gloves for your member.
Oh, okay.
Okay, like they get the
that's
show.
a good idea. We should.
All right, it's like a handshake. What do you mean I can't say things like this? Hamilton agrees. That's him squealing about it right now. He says he recommends that idea. 10 out of 10.
Okay, this is actually really decent. This is way better than my old one.
I'm going to get more pickaxes, by the way.
I'm probably. He's a fucking attention whore, is what Hamilton is. And I love him to death, but I'm going to strangle him.
This is awesome.
All right, I think we're gonna run up top, deposit things into chest to upset. Oh god, almost died. These are hard turns here.
Because you're about to talk shit.
Piss Gary off with where I shove all this shit.
Roland, did you really have to put your wooden weapons in here?
So they hate cuddles. Now they will play with you, and I mean they will actually play with you, like just like a puppy. Like they will run up to you, jump on you, run back, trying to jump on your arms. But they do not like cuddles. And I can't tell if it's because they don't understand what's going on and they freak out.
So they're prey animals. You gotta think, the only time they're ever gonna be picked up in their natural lives is by something trying to eat them.
I might want to eat them.
You cannot eat them.
Later.
Children, you can't eat them.
Gotta let them
Oh, I-
grow first.
Listen, this isn't mythology. You can't eat our children.
But what if they were my? What if I wanted to have their mythical meats?
Sounds horrendous, and I'm gonna need you.
Mythical meats.
Yeah. What's wrong with mythical meats?
Sounds fantastic.
Mythical meats sounds a little.
You may have to say that with that camera. Don't worry.
I'll fight you. You want to fight at 3 a.m. in a Waffle House parking lot?
I mean, you can fight on the outside. I'll be fighting the chili down in the inside.
So much crap. Roland, what are you doing to me?
What are you talking
Why
about?
are you doing this, Roland? Why?
What have I done, Gary?
Why are you
What's
doing
wrong?
this to me?
Is something wrong?
I just came over to look at this box.
What's wrong with the box? I think I have a very nice box. Thank you very much.
Roland.
What, what is wrong with my box, Gary?
Oh, your box is so disorganized.
That's a weird way of saying I love you, but okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a tiny little wrist strap for the remote so I don't throw it across the room.
Yay. Don't care.
Oh
my god. I've never had one that's nice.
Me either. Oh god. Oh my lord.
You know, after the stream ends tonight, you're just gonna have to leave your console on running all night, so I can stay here and organize.
That's what you want to do? You just want to organize this?
God.
So here's the thing. Once they're all together, it's hard to see it. Can't tell the difference. What do we need for another chest?
The chests I think are pretty simple. I think it's just like some wood sort.
And why did you... Can we not walk up here with it? I guess we can't walk up here with it there.
8 wood planks. Yeah, we need more chests, but we're gonna have to get some room to put them down.
Can they double stack on each top of each other?
I don't think so, but we can try and see. Holy
Let's
shit!
go, boys. Hey.
Holy
all right, hold on one
shit.
second. Hold on, I'm doing something. I'm taking over. I'm putting things in there, Gary.
Well, can't we both be in it at the
No.
same time?
No!
Since when? Oh, that's
up.
the crafting. That's the crafting bench that we can both use. So you're able to get in it?
No, I can't open it.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. Make the ceiling taller. Now you should be able to get in it.
Oh, I can get in.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're putting all the cobblestone on this one.
Oh shit! Oh, wow! I
Holy
didn't
cow.
die.
Where's the cobblestone? I know there's more cobblestone in this motherfucker. So there's like an achievement for mining X amount of cobblestone and putting it all into a chest.
We're gonna have to move. Wait, does the bottom one still open?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Oh, it is. It's glorious. You know, again, I talked a lot of junk about Grounded, but they did have an organized button. That doesn't make it a good game, Gary.
Remember, they even had the quick deposit.
Gary, did you read the comments?
Nope.
You probably should.
No, I haven't. See this, bro, and this is why you need to leave your Xbox on. Just let me do it while you're asleep.
That's not healthy.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, 1 out of 10 do not recommend.
Oh, you're lying.
I hated it.
You hated it, and you loved every second of hating it.
I hated it for so many hours.
I mean, it did take us like 56 weeks to beat, so...
Chest full of cobblestone. Did you get that one?
Let me check. I don't
If
think
not,
so.
you can pull them out and put them back in. It should give you the achievement as well.
All
I
right,
assume.
pull out, put it back in. I get it.
Give them the
I can
razzle and
do
dazzle.
that. I got pulled out. Going back in. All right, see if I got it.
You'll wait 5 minutes. You'll know if you got it.
5 minutes later, we'll see.
No, Grounded was okay, but like, so here's my thing. When I played Minecraft on 360 the first time, they held your hands a little better at that point. Like, oh, go make a bucket. Here's how you make a bucket. Oh, you need armor. Here's how you make armor. And like, and then they were like, oh, okay, now the world's yours. Go fuck around and do whatever you want. Like, Minecraft this time did not do that. They did not baby us at all, but I also was not playing just a single player. Yes, my pig children. Can you squeal any louder? Thank you. But I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? But Grounded literally like threw you out in the world and goes, "Oh, well, good luck.
Have fun. See you later."
And I mean, it wasn't the absolute worst thing. But that game definitely had the longer the game went on, the better the game felt. Because you're like, oh, I understand what I'm doing. I can actually see a difference.
Well, yeah, we totally approached the game the wrong way from the get-go.
Oh, we're not. We're taking zero blame. Zero blame on that game, alright? That's all their fault.
See, this thing is... It's letting us access the same chest at the same time.
Okay.
What are you over here doing?
Helping you.
Helping me? How are you doing that?
I mean, look in the chest. Look at the large chest below.
Oh my god, Roland, did you organize?
Yeah, I mean, I understand how to do it.
I just... Wow! I mean... What does this put us at, like, 2 years later? And I got a tear coming to my eye.
Did the achievement ever pop for you?
So beautiful. No, it hasn't popped.
Alright, so what I want you to do is I want you to take them out of this top right one
Yep.
and put it in the top left one.
Alright.
So
Do I
just
have to put all of them?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Okay, well, let me clear my inventory so I can actually take all of them. I'm adding what you have up
I'm
here.
just going to stare at your butt while you do it, so don't worry.
Shake it a little bit.
Wiggle, wiggle,
Sorry.
wiggle, wiggle.
These days it's called twerking, right? Twerk it a little bit.
I guess.
Gotta stick with the times.
Do you?
Gotta be young and hip.
That's right.
Right.
They know what's up.
They know what's up.
That Hank Hill ass that you have on Minecraft. You are not dummy thick. You are dummy flat. Okay.
Dang, all right. Oh, still got a few down here. Wow, we picked up so much shit down there. Alright, here we go. Dummy thick. Roland, that's one of my favorite things I've ever heard you say.
What, dummy thick with 12 Ks?
Dummy thick. Dummy thick. Let's take this shit.
Dude, I just want you to be built like a Pixar mom. Like, I don't know what the issue is.
Alright, inventory's finally clear. So we're gonna go from here.
Oh my god. We did this for 2 hours. We technically did this for like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Because
Oh, I can't hold. Oh, because yeah, we did a lot of digging for a long
we haven't
time.
even hit the ground.
Oh, I mean, I imagine the ground is pretty far, right?
Hamilton, buddy, I love you,
Love you.
but I'm going to murder you if you keep squealing.
Well, we have our coordinates on. Did you pay attention to how high up we were? Like fucking tall.
Oh, we went pretty far, sir. We went pretty deep underground. We didn't even leave our house today. This is like a true. This is like a true day in our lives. All right. I say we take a nap
Okay.
and we call it a good day. Oh, after that. So respawn set. You got these chests fixed. We will figure out next week what we're doing. We may continue to mine straight to hell, or we may actually do something in the real game.
Oh, let me get my weapons back before you. Where'd I put them? Shit, lost them. Oh, here they are.
That
Okay, I'm good.
that is the way.
That is the
okay.
way.
So I used to in the original Minecraft one, like I had the 360 version I played. I used to have the dream of like destroying every block, like just mining to bedrock,
Oh my god.
and then like putting a little pool of lava and just chucking blocks into it until the entire world was empty. Like that was a dream of mine, and I was like, I'm glad that I was diagnosed with autism, so it's not on my license, but it came real close to happening. Because there's still a part of me that wants to do it.
And there's always the future.
There is not the future. All right. But for tonight, we are calling it tonight. Next week, hopefully, we'll be on between 8 and 8:30. Depending on how crazy my life is, how crazy Gary's life is. Hopefully by next week he will love me enough to help me edit a photo that can get shoved in here. Thank you for hanging out. It's very, very lovely time talking. Everybody, till next time, be well.